Whoa! Big moment into the wall.
Drama in the 2025 Australian GP free practice. McLaren and Ferrari steal the spotlight. The 2025 Australian Grand Prix officially kicks off the F1 season with plenty of surprises. The two free practice sessions, FP1 and FP2, at Albert Park Circuit have given an early glimpse of the battle among the top teams. The Australian Grand Prix has always been one of the most exciting races on the Formula One calendar. The semi-permanent street circuit in Albert Park, Melbourne, presents unique challenges for drivers and teams. With new regulations introduced for the 2025 season, McLaren and Ferrari have shown promising performance. Meanwhile, Red Bull appears to be struggling to adapt their car to track conditions. Here's a deep analysis of the free practice results, unexpected events, and predictions for qualifying and the race. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest updates on Formula One. FP1. Lando Norris fastest, McLaren surprises. The first free practice session, FP1, was dominated by McLaren, with Lando Norris clocking the fastest time at 1:17.252 minutes. This indicates that the Woking-based team has successfully developed a competitive car right from the start of the season. McLaren's high-speed performance in Albert Park's fast sections is a positive sign for their chances in Sunday's race. Carlos Sainz, now driving for Williams after leaving Ferrari, delivered a shocking result by securing second place. This suggests that Williams has made significant improvements in aerodynamics and tire durability. In third place, Charles Leclerc was the fastest Ferrari driver, trailing Norris by 0.209 seconds. While not at the top yet, Ferrari seems to have found better balance compared to last season, particularly in suspension settings and traction out of corners. Meanwhile, reigning world champion Max Verstappen only managed fifth place in FP1, behind Oscar Piastri in fourth. This result indicates that Red Bull still needs to fine-tune their setup to achieve optimal performance. Ollie Bearman's crash, a challenge for Ferrari. One of the major incidents in FP1 was a crash involving Ferrari rookie Ollie Bearman. The young driver lost control at one of the high-speed corners and crashed hard into the barriers, causing severe damage to his car. As a result, Bearman was unable to participate in FP2, dealing a blow to Ferrari's data collection efforts. This accident also raises questions about Bearman's readiness to handle the pressure of a full F1 season. Although he has exceptional talent, adapting to an F1 car in real race conditions remains a significant challenge. During FP1, Bearman lost control at turn 10, a high-speed corner requiring precision in braking and car control. His Haas spun and hit the barrier, prompting a red flag to clear the debris. Over the team radio, Bearman confirmed he was okay but also apologized, saying, "I'm sorry." This reflects his understanding of how the crash affects Haas's plans, especially since every practice session is crucial for gathering data before the race. Impact of the crash on race preparations. This crash was not only a setback for Bearman personally but also for Haas as a team. His car suffered significant damage, especially to the Ferrari power unit and gearbox, both of which had to be replaced as a precaution. Repairs took a long time, preventing Bearman from participating in FP2. His absence from FP2 poses a significant challenge ahead of qualifying and the race. As a rookie, every session is vital for building confidence and understanding track characteristics. With limited data from FP1 before the crash, he now faces an uphill battle in determining the best strategy. FP2. Ferrari strikes back, Leclerc dominates. In the second free practice session, FP2, Ferrari finally displayed their true speed. Charles Leclerc set the fastest time at 1:16.439 minutes, positioning himself as the top favorite for pole position in qualifying. Oscar Piastri once again put in a solid performance, securing second place. This result suggests that McLaren has developed a car that is more competitive than last season. Their advantage in the fast sections of Albert Park could play a crucial role in the battle for victory. Lando Norris remained consistent, finishing third, while Yuki Tsunoda from Racing Bulls surprised everyone by securing fourth place. This indicates that Red Bull's sister team has successfully introduced innovations that could make them a stronger midfield contender. Lewis Hamilton, now racing for Ferrari after leaving Mercedes, finished in 5th place. Although not at the top yet, his performance shows steady adaptation to his new car. Hamilton is known for his ability to maximize race conditions, especially if it rains on Sunday. Red Bull struggles, Verstappen still not at his best. One of the biggest surprises in FP2 was Max Verstappen failing to break into the top 5 again. The 3-time world champion only managed 7th place, behind rookie Racing Bull's driver Isaac Hadjar. Red Bull appears to be struggling with car balance, particularly in high-speed sectors and heavy braking zones. This issue could be linked to the new aerodynamic regulations, which require teams to find new solutions to maintain stability in fast corners. If Red Bull doesn't find a quick solution, they could face serious challenges from McLaren and Ferrari throughout the season. Impact of new regulations on team performance. The 2025 season brings several regulation changes affecting car performance. One of the key rules is the restriction on active suspension, which impacts how cars respond to track elevation changes and surface conditions. McLaren seems to have found a better solution in adapting to this new rule, as evidenced by their stable performance in both FP1 and FP2. Meanwhile, Red Bull is still struggling to achieve the right balance in their car setup. Another impactful regulation is the limitation on DRS usage in practice and qualifying. This affects teams' strategies in setting the best lap times, particularly for teams that rely heavily on aerodynamic systems to boost straight-line speed. Predictions for qualifying and the race, weather could be a game changer. One key factor that could change the course of the weekend is the weather forecast. Predictions indicate a chance of rain on Sunday, which could create significant challenges for teams and drivers. In wet conditions, experienced drivers like Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen could have an advantage. Hamilton is known as a wet weather specialist, while Verstappen has often demonstrated exceptional car control in slippery conditions. If the race remains dry, Ferrari and McLaren have a strong chance of winning. Ferrari holds an advantage in one-lap pace, while McLaren has shown more stability in long-run performance. However, pit stop strategy will also be a key factor. With higher tire degradation at Albert Park, teams that execute pit stops efficiently could gain a crucial edge. Who will dominate the 2025 Australian GP? The 2025 Australian GP practice sessions have provided an early glimpse into the season's competition. McLaren and Ferrari look strong, while Red Bull is still searching for solutions to improve their performance. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri have demonstrated that McLaren could be a serious contender this year. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc also impressed, while Lewis Hamilton needs a bit more time to reach his best performance in his new car. Max Verstappen and Red Bull find themselves in a difficult position, but they have time to adjust their car setup before qualifying in the race. If they can find the right balance, they could still be a major threat to McLaren and Ferrari. With potential rain on Sunday, the race could become even more unpredictable. Team strategies and driver decisions will play a crucial role in determining who will stand on the podium at the 2025 Australian Grand Prix. What do you think? Will McLaren and Ferrari dominate this season, or will Red Bull make a comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments.